Hello, Franz. How are you? I'm doing good, Hugo. Thank you very much. We're back for more Secret of the Stars after yesterday's debacle of a stream where I couldn't beat a boss, and also the streaming connection was pretty lousy. So, beg your pardon. So we're gonna continue with Secret of the Stars, where you're probably not going to be fighting the fire or mermaid boss. I think slow 2 will probably help Tina out a bit, but it's not working out. So let me continue on with the story here. We'll go down to Bonsley. Bonsley. Major Rage TV, how are you? How's it going today? Thanks for showing up to the stream so faithfully. I appreciate that very much. One of our most consistent watchers, ladies and gentlemen, and interactors. That's 2 levels right there, because you got the watching, you got the interacting. But how's it going? What's going on today? And what have you been playing recently on your own stream? Always feel like other streamers complete games much more quickly than I do. I think I made it through Secret of Evermore pretty quickly, but I know we haven't been playing this for that long, really, but it does feel that way a little bit. And I sense we've still got quite a ways to go. Take that, Spector. Did they misspell Spectre? I think they did. Wouldn't be the first thing in this game. Okay, let me check something else out here. I would like to see what's through the other gate there. It's a bit brutal. You've heard of poison swamps, but this is poison snow. Oh, good. Well, a family reunion. I like to hear that. That's cool. I'm happy for you folks. And even despite the family reunion, you're still here. So I appreciate that very much. Oh, that was not a far distance before the next battle, but that's all right, because we are adequately prepared. That's what auto is for. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. So hopefully the internet sticks around a little better today than it was yesterday. I always feel like there's a bit of, I don't know if this is a normal thing, but it's like whenever there's a power outage, then it's like the rest of the day, the internet's not great. Can't do streaming, can't do nothing. Can't watch YouTube. But then the day after, it's like magically, it's as if it never happened. You know what? And that tarantula right there, that I should have commented on it with a previous fight. But that tarantula sprite is so good. It gives me a little bit of the heebie-jeebs. And I'm not even particularly afraid of spiders or anything like that, but those spiders. Oh yeah, see, so this is like the extent cowboy hat. This is like the extent of needing to switch to our other party. You just get a couple of things and call it a day, and that's it. Couple of treasures. It's a shame because, you know, from early on they really could have used the party swapping feature to create some interesting levels or some interesting dungeon design, beg your pardon. Cowboy hat. Let me see, because knowing this game, if it's anything like the loincloth that reduces fire damage, then this is probably like amazing for something. Let's see, armor, headwear, cowboy hat. Oh, actually I was wrong. It does nothing. It's just a regular cowboy hat. Sure, we'll give it to David. And I guess that's the extent of this area. So now I can't actually get through there. So what? Is this like the furthest we can go with this party through this cave? I guess. Kind of surprised by that. Yeehaw, partner, we got a hat. That, yeah. It should have done something. It should have absorbed wind damage? I don't know. I suppose that's what real hats do. They prevent your hair from getting messed up by the wind, so they absorb wind damage. You know? I am in need. I have a mighty need for some MP, so we can fly around. Okay, we're gonna leave them there for now, I think, and then we'll explore the rest of this here. Gonna see what's on the other side of this here cave. But it's too bad we don't have the cowboy hat on this party. It just doesn't work that way. Really don't want to waste MP on a ghost fight. Mr. Temper, welcome to the chat. How are you? Ooh, armor? That's a pretty cool looking sprite. Oh yeah, I forgot he's got a gun. I mean, that's really more of a cannon than a gun. I mean, that thing is not playing around. It's like when you see on 4th of July when somebody picks up like a fountain. That's what it looks like. Thanks very much, Mr. Temper, for popping in. I appreciate you. How's everything going? I'm okay today. Today is one of those trying to figure out how to get out of the funk kind of days, which I think everybody gets. Again, we're big on the topics of human suffering being a uniting factor. So I don't know. What are some things that you folks do to get out of a funk? Victor Burns TV. How's it going? It has been a while. Thanks for popping in. When was the last time you and I chit-chatted? I want to say Illusion of Gaia was the last time we had a talk, a chat. I hope you've been well in the meantime. And I appreciate you mentioning the book. Thanks, Mage, as well. The book is currently sold out. So, yeah. Well, it's complicated. So there was a big to do, to put it mildly, over the book and myself. So I will not be using Bitmap Books to republish my book. I will need to pursue other avenues. So I will also need to do a lot of work on Volume 1. So I'm publishing my version of that book. But yeah, hopefully something you can look forward to in not too long of a period of time. That's part of the funk that I need to work out. You know, like all that kind of falling through. There are days where I feel like my life is over, my career is over, my interests are gone. And then there's other days in which it's easier and I'm like, oh, I'm excited to do this or that. And that kind of roller coaster of feelings, I feel like that always balances out over time. But it's a matter of going through it and eventually it balances out, right? So, all that to say, you saw the to-do? Okay. If you saw the to-do and you're still willing to talk to me, I appreciate it. Let me tell you that. Because I did lose contact with some people who refuse to talk with me now, which sucks. But I'm glad that there are still people willing to talk to me. So, fall off the horse, get back up, brush off. Yeah, exactly. And that's like that kind of, well, get off the horse and get back on, partner, is kind of like the be a man, you must be swift as the coursing river. Like I like that sort of thing. I find those kinds of calls to action motivational. So that's what I plan to do. Like fall upward, you know? There's a great line from Batman Begins. What do we fall, Master Bruce? So as we can learn to pick ourselves up. Right? And you fall upward. It's like falling up a stair. You know, like you're going up the stairs, but you're still falling on the way. That's kind of how I view my life right now. So that's the attitude. So I appreciate you asking about the book. It will be republished somewhere eventually. I just do not have the information for you right now. Gas Dragon, and it's a squatting figure. That's curious, but hey, Gas Dragon. Not someone who cares about all that stupidity. I appreciate it. I mean, there's a lot of people I've heard from. They're like, yeah, I saw it. I don't really care about internet drama. And I'm like, cool, nice, sweet. Because that's what it. I mean, that's what it started out as. You know, originally anyway. You know, where somebody hung on to a beef for 3 years, 4 years, and here we are, still talking about it. Unfortunately, the impact was tremendous. Not just on me, like there are other people impacted by this. So this is not a like, oh, let's all pity Moses kind of thing. But yeah, so anyway, the book will be published eventually. It'll be my version of the book. I plan to find a situation where I can maintain significant creative control. And I'm looking forward to publishing it alongside Volume 2. Let me see what Mr. Temper here said. Mass layoffs at work tomorrow on Thursday, 18 years. Oh, shoot. Well, I hope this is not a week for bad news for you, Mr. Temper. That would suck. Let us know how that goes, though. Keep us apprised, yeah? The SNES RPGs, yes. Yes. It's going good. It's going good. Yeah, fingers crossed for sure, Tempe. Dawn, how's it going? My favorite Chrono Trigger reference name. Well, not my favorite, but I all Chrono Trigger username references are my favorite. So hey, Victor, I'll address your question too, Dawn. I promise. The SNES RPGs are going well. There's fun to play through. We just played through Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore. Now we're playing Secret of the Stars. So if you like the kind of unofficial secret trilogy on the Super Nintendo, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed streaming. It's kind of the only thing I'm really doing right now. I dialed everything back. As far as the well-read mage stuff. Like, I'll post a meme every once in a while, and that's about it. I stepped down from my website recently, so I'm not doing that. Obviously, I haven't been podcasting for a long time either. And then just managing a couple of things. So, with the RPGs, though, I've never played this game, Secret of the Stars. And this kind of feeds right into your question, Dawn, as well, that Secret of the Stars it's a very I want to say mid, but I don't think that's right either. I think it's below average, just because most RPGs on the Super Nintendo are pretty freaking great. This one's definitely more towards the middle bottom. Not the worst on this system though. You'll hear that from time to time, like, oh, that dumpster fire. It's like, it's not that bad. It's perfectly playable. It's a little on the slow side. It's a bit draggy, but it's not unfun. It's not terrible. So there's that. We got a moon drop. Let's get rid of this antidote, and we'll start using bread up. I'm still stockpiling things. Yes, all the good vibes, definitely, Mage. Speaking of people who hate this game, Wacy is here. How's it going? Yeah, it's interesting playing games that other people don't play. You run into a lot of new faces, which is really fun. I enjoy meeting new people quite a bit. I find my relationship with humans very stimulating. So, I've appreciated that, definitely. Wacy, thanks for coming in today. I hope you're well. Okay, but wish Octopath Zero would just finish now. I hear it's monumentally long. I hear it's extremely long. Victor, you should play some of these old school games. You know what I wish more people would do? I wish more people would play through the SNES canon of RPGs. It never occurred to me to kind of challenge other people to do that. But folks should. I mean, it's It's a lot of fun. Particularly, I will say, playing the ones that I've never played before. Like, yeah, like I know I'm going to have a good time with Mana and Evermore and Chrono Trigger, the Final Fantasies. But I did not expect to be blown away by, like, Lufia 2, to enjoy Eye of the Beholder as much as I did, to be so challenged by a game like Arcana. There are some really cool things to learn in the lesser, the more obscure, if you like, rather than lesser RPGs on here. Like, even I'll give a shout out to Uncharted Waters. I just learned recently that Uncharted Waters was scored by Yoko Kanno, who did Cowboy Bebop, which is my favorite anime, so I was kind of blown away by that. Mr. Thou, how are ya? Lufia 1 and 2 are definitely on the list. Absolutely. Let me pull that up, because actually I have the list right here. I always forget about this. I thought I had the list. Hang on. Oh, shoot. Did I? I might have accidentally wiped it. Let me see if I can get... or I bet you I know. I think I moved. I think I just moved it. Give me a second here. Take your time. Not too much time. I don't want to suck up the whole thing looking for a file. Hey guys, today we're streaming me looking for a file on my computer. RPGs. It's gonna be in here somewhere. My problem is I'll forget what folders I create, and then I'll create redundant folders. So, yeah. Good times. Good times were had by all. Let's see. I think this is an accurate list. So let me put this up here for you. Oh, it's enormous. I'm playing the 7th, as you can see. Okay, let me shrink this down a little bit, I guess. And then I'll post this up. This is the full list. You really should, Victor. You really should play through all of them. Maybe I'll kind of make that a thing. I don't know. That could help motivate me to get these books finished as well. I mean, because this is a lot of work. Like, it's not like you're just writing something. It's not like you just spend like 3 years of your life writing something only for the internet to completely destroy it in one day. But it's a ridiculous amount of work to put a book together. But a labor of love in many ways. Okay, here we go. So this should be the list right here. Ready? Bam! Oh, it worked. So there's our full list. This list does not show which games I've completed. Let me catch up here on chat. There are a lot of SNES JRPGs that you haven't played. Yeah, for sure. And then there are some CRPGs on there as well that I would definitely recommend, even to JRPG fans. Like, I'm a JRPG heavy person, but CRPGs can be really fun as well. I think Eye of the Beholder on here for CRPGs would recommend, and certainly Shadowrun. I think Shadowrun is the best CRPG on this system. Dungeon Master is the oldest game on this list, and even that was fun and interesting. The nice thing too is these are shorter. Hey, I don't hate this game. No, see, that's my joke. Like, you pretend like you hate this game, and I'll pretend with you. But yeah, there are some interesting mechanics. I agree. Secret of the Stars fan art, nice. Koei shout out. We got some Koei. I was a little sad that Gemfire didn't make my cut for this list. Yeah, where did I put that file on my PC? Any percent speedrun. There it is. They go put a bunch of SNES PS1 RPGs on a wheel. Yeah, nice. Nice. And if you need to borrow a working list, or you're interested in how I came up with this list and what criteria I'm using, let me know. That's published in my book. There's a whole section in the intro about what is an RPG. I find it seems to be the genre that people are the most confused over. What is an RPG? I've never heard anybody ask, what is a first-person shooter? Because that's pretty freaking obvious. But, like, what is an RPG? You'll be like, well, it's any game in which you play a role. And then pretty soon they're telling you that Mario 3 is a RPG. It's like, come on now. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Probably, definitely the worst RPG on this system is J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings Volume 1, which hurts my heart tremendously. I love Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings and Tolkien's work has been a huge joy and source of comfort in my life personally for as long as I could read. But to see that be the worst game on this list is really rough. And a lot of these are hybrids as well. And they are alphabetized, yes. Yeah, Gemfire, Gemfire is a game I would say is definitely strategy. So we could have strategy RPGs on here, but I think Gemfire didn't make the cut. Yeah, the Yakuza games are RPG. I often hear them cited as turn-based RPGs, for sure. No, you're not going to get banned for that. That's normal stuff. Like, I'm the guy who gets in trouble for including games like Zardion. Well, nobody knows anything about Zardion. Knights of the Round and King of Dragons on here. A Magic Sword. 3 arcade games. You never see RPGs at arcades, or do you? What would an RPG look like at the arcade? Well, it would look a lot like that, actually. They are a fusion of hybridized arcade-style beat-em-ups with some light RPG progression mixed in there. That's exactly what it would look like. I remember asking somebody that question. They were giving me a hard time about including Knights of the Round and King of Dragons. And I asked them, I was like, what do you think it would look like if somebody did hybridize RPGs with arcade beat-em-ups? And they're like, well, to admit it would probably look a lot like these games. I'm like, there it is, right there. Kirby Superstar. Yeah, it's got an RPG minigame. So, like, here's a little spoiler for Volume 2 of my book. Oh, we got another cowboy hat. Awesome. That'll be for Tina. I'm gonna go cowgirl over here. So I do plan to have an honorable mentions section at the end of Volume 2. Volume 1 had a timeline that I built. Volume 2 I felt like needed its own thing. So Volume 1 will have the timeline, Volume 2 will have the honorable mention. And I'll include things like that in there. Like Gemfire's a strategy game, but I want to mention it. It didn't make my list. Kirby Superstar. There's a couple adventure games that get mentioned alongside RPGs pretty often, like Fester's Quest. What? Guardian Heroes, yeah. Well, this book is specifically for the Super Nintendo. Oh, you're talking about Guardian Heroes. That's the... No, is it Guardian Legend? Guardian Heroes is the one on Saturn, right? That's a beat 'em up RPG. I'm pretty sure that. I really love that game. Yeah. No, it's all done. It's hard for me when I'm talking because I'll just keep talking and then I look up and see a comment and I'm like, okay, were they commenting on this that I said or this that I said? But that's the Saturn game, right? Yeah. I love that game. Freaking adore that game. Now, that's not a game that could be in an arcade, but for a console beat 'em up combined with an RPG, that's a great example. Dragon's Crown, River City Girls, Castle Crashers, I've heard. Capcom did other experiments with beat 'em ups and RPGs other than Knights and King of Dragons. They did the 2 D&D games. I think it's Chronicles of Mystara or Shadows over Mystara. It's been a long time. Do you have to go? Unfortunately, have yourself. Hey, you have yourself a good rest of the day. I can wish you that against your will, even. No, enjoy your day. Thanks for being here, Victor. Thanks for the chit chats. Always appreciated. Tower of Doom and Shadow over Mystara. There it is. I can never remember the Doom one. I really can't. Yeah, it's hard for me to think of one better than Dragon's Crown. But I would say I think River City Girls 1. I've never played River City Girls 2. I think River City Girls 1 is the best RPG beat 'em up that I've ever played. A roll 'em up, as I like to call it. Yeah, definitely you should check out the Chronicles of Mystara on Steam if you never have. It's pretty darn good. Okay, let's start using up some of this inventory here. It doesn't get all clogged up. Wow. Lots of battles in here. That's what the game is. Lots of battles. You can tell they really don't make them like this anymore, huh? Like, I think if I had to say the thing that I dislike least about this generation of RPGs is the dullness of some of the dungeons. Like, this is a pretty dull dungeon simply because it's not that complex to navigate, and then also it looks exactly like every single dungeon almost that we've ever been in so far. There's like the mechanical dungeon, and then there's the cave dungeon. And it's got the Lufia thing going on here. It's either a tower or a cave. You know what they need to do? They need to make a Dragon's Crown 2. I think that would be really cool. All right, this guy over here casting fast. Imp Black Belt, I don't think I greeted you properly. How's it going? How are you? Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Good to know you. Thanks for coming in today. I hope you're having a good Checks Watch Tuesday. Oh, you're on vacation. Are we a Tuesday person or a Tuesday person? You put that Y in there? That might be because I spent too much time in California, honestly. Congratulations on the vacay starting today. Hey, I remember we were chit-chatting about that. That's great. You have any plans, or are you going to have a staycation? No shame, because staycations are also cool. I enjoy staycations quite a bit. They need to port Muramasa, the Demon Blade, and more things. Did they... Oh, Automod gotcha for what? Oh, we can allow that. Automod misread that for sure. Yeah, let me see here. I thought they just did a port for Muramasa, but I might be misremembering. No, it wasn't that. I think I'm thinking of Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I think. Yeah, but they need to put that crap on. I mean, just bring it to Switch. Just come on, put it on Switch. See what happens. Easy peasy. Anything we should be eating more bread? There we go. I've actually never played Muramasa. Oh yeah, you're like, I don't like Switch. It's perfect. Switch is perfect. It's perfect. I said it. It's perfect. Oh man, I'm playing through what am I playing through? Oh, Metroid Prime 4 right now on Switch 2. Beautiful. Runs great. And then when my kids want to use the TV or you got to go out, I just take it with me. It's great. 15 years ago, maybe? What are we talking about? Maybe a staycation. Nice. Staycations are good. Rice farming sim is about the best anybody could say to get me interested in a game. Because I like rice and I like farming sims. Not actual farming. Actual farming is a lot of work. Wow. Not the gas dragon again. Oh, that kind of gas. Like kerosene, petroleum kind of thing. What do I think of the Switch 2? I think the Switch 2 is great. It certainly would satisfy a lot of the graphics snobs who for years criticized a tablet because it wasn't a PS5. So yeah, I think it's great. It's not like, I think they struck a good middle ground because it's not so super powered that you have to pay that price for it. But it's enough for what you're paying or what you're playing on there, you know? So I think Switch 2 is a great iteration of the Switch concept. And I hope that every future generation of consoles is going to have a hybrid like that from now on. I was playing Terraria on PS5 not too long ago. And every time I started playing it, I was like, why didn't I start playing this on Switch? I've played it on Switch numerous times. And for some reason, I was like, I'm going to play it on PS5. And I like PS5, but like Terraria, I could take that outside. I could go to my room. I could lie down in bed. I don't want to buy an extra thing just to get the PS5 to do what the Switch already does naturally. You know what I'm saying? Not the fart Dre, see? Search if I really like a slightly bigger screen. Yeah. And again, too, it seems like it was a moderation thing. Like, I'm glad they didn't go, and I was talking to some people about this online. I'm glad they did not go, this seems important, go the full route of like, oh, we need to make it as powerful as like the most powerful handheld PCs available out there. Like, no. Going that route is how you get, you know, $1,000 Switch too, and that's completely unconscionable for me. I wouldn't buy that. I met a guy who was like, oh, I hope, you know, I hope they produce the most powerful device ever, and I would happily pay any price for that. I'm like, good for you, but I think that's unconscionable. I could not do it. I have a Switch, never bothered getting so many games for the same issue PS4. Most of the games I want are on PS5, PC already. That's going to be an ongoing problem. Exclusives are the only reason you choose to buy a system, I think, or they used to be. It seems like Nintendo going forward is going to be the only company really doing exclusives anymore. I'm a big pro exclusives person. I don't need to play everything, but if you're going to give me a reason to buy the console, it should be the games that I play on it. You know, some people are like, oh no, you buy the console for the controller. For the controller? You kids are finally here. I've been waiting. Now Gyarados will seal your fateful doom. Seal your fateful doom. Oh, he was talking about himself. Look at this guy. He's like, well, because we're rescuing a lion, right? So he looks like a big top circus dude. There we go. Oh, we got a Steam Deck bro in the house. No, just kidding. Yeah, I think for those who like PC, good for you. PC, man. PC irritates me sometimes. Like, I was trying to... My kid brother has Steam Deck. I have a PC. They're supposed to be an identical product. They're not. just trying to set up co-op took us an entire Saturday afternoon. It did, because you gotta, well, you have to install Windows and then you gotta move the files here, and it's a nightmare. Yeah, it's the software, right? Like, I don't care if the system has like 2 billion K ray tracing and it runs at 4 billion FPS. Like, if I can already play what it plays somewhere else, I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend $500 to access what I can already access. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna pull a rabbit out of the hat. Indies or retro, you could get that pretty much everywhere now, for sure. You don't play ray tracing. You do. You do. No, you don't. You're right. Okay, here we go. Boss fight time. Let's see. Not a whole lot of useful things there, so let's do some of this. We're gonna use slow a couple times. Oh no, the snowstorm. Ugh. Now see, that's curious, because she's got a fur coat equipped which is supposed to reduce damage from snowstorms. But she took pretty much the same amount of damage as Ray on that. And he's wearing a loincloth. So RNG seems a little wacky on this game. It's a little wacky. Sometimes you use a bread and it's like it healed 20 HP. Or it healed all your HP. You don't know. Like, watch. Like, case in point right here. I'm going to use this bread. Like, I think that healed... Oh, maybe not. The whole life. Baron, how's it going? Let me see. Scroll up here. LOL, you say that, but you pay for the remakes and remasters. Yes, because I think that falls under retro. For sure. Like with the Dragon Quest 7 reimagining. Sorry, it's not a remake or a remaster. It's a reimagining. That gets me interested in playing it because it just counts as retro. And I've never played it before. But I already own the original, so I'm not going to buy it. That's how I handle things in my house. Let's see. Is there some kind of big draw? Otherwise, like Switch being portable and Switch 2 and maybe we're streaming. Magical Fails. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Today we're talking about a variety of things. We're talking about Switch 2. We're talking about PC, stuff like that. I feel like for buying Nintendo consoles, because Nintendo consoles have always been primarily sold on first-party software. And if you're one of those hardcore, oh, look at me, I'm so manly. Look at my broad chest hairs on my broad chest. If you don't like Nintendo games, you don't need to buy Nintendo consoles. You can already play all the other games that circulate multi-platform elsewhere. But if you do like Nintendo first party, like I do, for the pure joy of it all, then you got to. Or you skip some gens. Like I skipped the Wii U generation. Like I like Nintendo first party, but not enough to buy a Wii U. I got one for like $20, like a generation later. And you know what? Totally worth it, because I modded that thing to high heaven. And it was good. What is I'm gonna need to look at this. Okay, now kill this. Okay, Mom. Gosh. Now I gotta look up what some of these items do. Okay, would I buy a Chrono Trigger remake or reimagining even though you own the original? That is a tough question, and you're gonna need to provide, for the sake of this hypothetical question. Here's the thing, is I'm naturally suspicious of hypothetical questions. I think broad chest hairs, you know, like thick, like pinky thick. Like each hair is as thick as a pinky. You're gonna need to provide more details, because like I would purchase a Chrono Trigger remake if like it had a ton of like added content, say, because it was different enough. But if it was just like, hey, it's Chrono Trigger but in HD 2D, I probably wouldn't buy it, because I already have that game, just not with the fancy schmancy new graphics. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me look up these items. So it depends. Yeah, it depends. In order to answer that, it depends on what's in it. Moondrop is all MP. I might use that here. Okay. Big problem is that bigger publishers and companies aren't interested in the risk involved. Yeah, especially when they're paying, funding games that cost as much as movies. You're not going to play Risk with that. No messing with Chrono Trigger allowed. See, that's Doan and I, twinsies right there. I don't think there's any reason to mess with Chrono Trigger. Like, my thing would be just port Chrono Trigger. Give it a good port. Not a PS1 port. Not a Steam port. But give it a good port to modern systems that people can play on. A Chrono Trigger 2, I'd be very skeptical about a Chrono Trigger 2, considering it's Square Enix. But I might play that. I don't know if I'd pre-order. I don't really pre-order anything anyways. Let's see. Red suspicious? Oh yeah, imagine Red being skeptical of things. What if it was nearly identical but with one new party character woven into the narrative? I would be interest piqued. That's the most I could give to that hypothetical situation. Yeah, and I'm totally with Major Rage right there. I don't think that CT needs to just have like a new trendy look slapped on it. I don't think that helps it. I don't think that's great. I really don't. Oh no, we're muted. So, how do we get rid of mute on here? It's kind of a jerk move right there. Mute is going to be Calm Herb, which I don't think I have. So she's just going to be muted for the rest of the battle, I guess. I'm in the territory firmly of not super firmly, but I'm in a territory of like remaster and remake bad games. Like stop. Oh, really? Okay. We got 2 mutes here. So this could be bad. Yeah, because we don't have a lot of healing now. I was not expecting that to be a thing. We just better hit as hard as we can. This might be dying here. Like imagine if Secret of the Stars remaster. That would be interesting. But no, instead they're going to give us yet another remaster of like the first 6 Final Fantasy games in another 2 years. Yeah, I think that's all my healing stuff. Dude watched me walking down the tunnels towards him, eating all the bread, fully knowing that he would have the opportunity to cast mute on me and call it a day. So, well, that's pretty awful. Let's see. Yeah, screw this guy. I agree. I'd like to see some series get releases in the vein of the If style, and Marvel did that with the comics. Yeah, screw this guy. Yeah, remake expensive games. Make them more accessible. Like, give us a little Samson remake. That'd be cool. Just looked up a guide for this game so I could follow along with a Control F mute, and it brought me directly to this boss fight. So this is the fight. Why does Ray have a gun? It's a ray gun. Alright, you walked right into it. I said it's a ray gun. Get it, Ray. He's got a gun. Then it's just getting through that little blue bonnet of yours. Yeah, I just keep casting mute. This guy right here. How much HP does he have? Imp, let me know. Is this guy got a lot of HP or what? We're just gonna keep hammering him because I really have no other choice. So I do have a couple restores, so we could cast that now and see if that's gonna if she'll get her turn in before dying. There we go. Oh. The sucky part though is I'm not going to be able to get that restore back if I die here. All right, Ray, this is it. This is the clincher right here. Clincher, right there. Shoot him. No! Ah, sometimes that happens, but it didn't this time. Dragon Quest Builders. Yeah, see, I like that. I liked Dragon Quest Builders quite a bit. Later, Ray. Perfect timing, Cinco. Perfect timing. When does single play not have perfect timing, though? Honestly. Panzer Dragoon Saga. That's a perfect example of remake some expensive games. You know, so we can access and play them. That assumes, of course, that the remake itself is going to resemble the original game to the point where you actually feel like you're playing the original game. So there's that, but one can hope, you know. What are some other... I mean, so much stuff on Saturn. It's hard to collect for that system, and I love Sega Saturn. It's still an estimate. Well, let me see. I'm looking at this guide here. This is Tartarus RPG Classics. So let's go to Emine's, and what was that guy's name? Oh, Gyarados. That's right. Oh, Gyarados. He's got 560 HP, so not a lot, but enough. So I need to buy some calm herbs, but where and whence do we get them? You're at Epcot? Isn't that like horse racing? I thought that was illegal. But I'm glad you popped in just to say that. Thanks very much, Cinco. Perfect timing. Yeah, the music's not bad. Actually, the soundtrack isn't terrible. Like, again, there's nothing in this game where I'm like, wow, best on system. But not everything has to be best on system. Like, you don't have to be blown away by everything, right? Sometimes it's good enough just to do the thing. Okay, let me go shopping here for a minute. So we're guessing in like the $500-600, $1 and the 500 or 600 HP range. Then that's not too bad. We need to go item shop. Here we go. Now, any of you experts on this game know where I can buy myself some calm herbs, I think they're called. It sounds a little strange to ask, but there it is. Probably don't need that ticket anymore, but you never know, so I'm not going to get rid of it. No, I know. Keep the rat tail. Okay. Did she need that power cane? Probably. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, let's go up to the old hill. The old hill. Let's see what they got in here. Now, you don't actually get a game over when you die on this game. You just get lose half your gold. But this party is fine with that because they got plenty of gold on the other one. This is a registration part. Okay, now I can't add Kusteras to the Akutalian party, right? Is anybody in here an expert on this game right now? Like, seriously, are we have any experts? Because I don't know if that's a thing. If I can dump some of these dudes into that party. I might just do that. Let me see. Not an expert at this game? Well, darn it. Well, darn it. I know Landmine is. It doesn't seem to be here today. Landmine. Oh, Gandalf. You okay? My cat's not feeling well right now, folks. You want to go out? Gandalf, you want to go out? Huh? Okay, let me set this to auto and take care of my gato. Ah! No! No! One more time. Nah, I tripped on the cord, letting the cat out. I knew that was gonna happen one of these days. Sorry about that. Somebody's watching while they're driving right now, and that just happened. And they got in a car accident because of it. I apologize. I really would like to apologize to the person who got some serious vertigo from that. That sucks. Okay. That's more or less my immersion. Cat is middle-aged. We don't know exactly. I did not own him when he was a kitten. Last time we took him to the vet, they're like, "Oh, he's got, he's a little earlier than middle age." So, we think he might have a UTI right now. So we're gonna be doing our best to take care of him. No worries. Let's see. Yeah, Mario RPG FF6 for sure. You got to recruit your teenagers with attitude. Let's keep the stream excited. Are you all titillated by me tripping over the camera? Yeah, it keeps things for real. I mean, one of these days I'll rage quit and pick up the tripod and throw it through the Trinitron. That'll teach you. Okay, I had a feeling that we can't mix the Kushis in there. You got a kitty who's 12. Dragon Zord. How's it going? Depraved Slasher. Welcome to the stream. How are ya? Hey, and I got a question too then. So, is there a third Aquitalian that I can get right now? Because I've only got Tina and Ray and that party, and it's not going so well. It's so. Is it so? Let me fix this here a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit goes a long way when you're adjusting this thing. Oh, Power Rangers are the teenagers with attitude. There it is. It's been a long time since I've seen Power Rangers, so well done on that reference. When we threw the phone out a window or something, we were just left in the grass looking up for a few minutes. I mean, this is wired to the computer, so that would be amazing if, like, somehow it still had all that capacity. I do have a window right here, and there is grass on the outside. We should try it sometime. I mean, the worst thing I think that any streamer could do is accidentally move the camera, and then you find out they don't have pants on. Because that happens all the time. I mean, I don't know about you folks, but streaming with pants on, overrated. It's all about streaming pantsless, with no pants. So, yeah. So I don't know. Is there a third Aquitalian that I can get right now? He does look like Ben Franklin. It's true. No, it's not my. Well, stop reading into things. That's a character flaw right there, my friend. You can't just say. So what you're saying is, or you ever meet people on socials who are like, I don't like pancakes, and then somebody else is like, why do you hate waffles? It's the same sort of thing, Mr. Temper. Boxer shorts are nature's censor. Oh, you have a lot of character flaws? I'm surprised to hear that. My spirit animal is Jiminy Glick. I like a good roast. It makes the meat taste better. Oh, phooey. It's true, they do. Character flaws make life interesting. The reason why we like stories is because of character development. You ever get into stuff where there's no character development? Terrible. Awful stories. Yeah, give me some stuff that challenges people. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Okay, hey, the hospital's done. The hospital. I think I've been in here already, though. Beautiful hospital. I dreamed of working in a hospital like this one. Magical fails. Magical fails will show up just a wave, and that little wave means a lot to me. I'm not even playing around. Like somebody showing up and letting me know that they're here. What does that communicate to a streamer? That communicates, hey, I'm here and I want you to know that I'm here. I can't interact right now for whatever reason, but I want you to know that I'm here for you. Like that's pretty touching. Eventually the farm will expand. We will have a harvest soon. You got any of those calming herbs on you? I don't know that he does, honestly. This is why I think it's weird when I see streamers getting mad at lurkers. They'll be like, "Oh, you could lurk, like you can't, say hi or whatever." It's like, nah, lurkers are great. Like they're still there. They're still there. Sometimes they let you know they're lurking. Sometimes they can't, but they're still there for you, and that's super cool. This is the storage building where you can deposit or take things out, but I hear it is closed without a warehouse keeper. Where can I find him? Oh, what about the guy who runs the auction? Let me try that. Hey, this guy here. Oh, well, I guess this size will do. Now I can focus on my inventions. Wasey, thanks for the Blue Mage Redemption. I will get some life-sustaining liquids right now. I promise. Big Joe. And that's what I have to be thankful about this chat. You folks provide a constant stream of feedback for me to riff off of. I mean, I could talk to myself all day, but it's more interesting if somebody's talking. Okay, so let's see. We got stuff here. We're good. I'm going to follow a little gut instinct here. A little gut never hurt anybody. Let's go to the Katas. Yeah, everybody should drink water. Definitely. I got a Zevia here. But I also got some water. Your kidney? Well, thank you. Personally, it will write you a letter, handwritten, delivered by birds to your bedside. Yeah, let's see if this guy's gonna be interested. Hey, yo. Nice to see you again. I've got no money to spend, so the shop is closed for a while. Please come back later. Oh, no. I wanted to see if you were going to move into our little casa. But I guess not. So there's no other Aquitalians that I can get right now. That's what we're going with? Like, this is it. This is it for main party. It's just these two. Because I feel like... that was pretty rough with that boss. But we'll check the shops. We'll restock. I'll go back down. We'll try it again. This is all we can do, really. You know? I don't think there's anything else to do right now other than fight that boss. Let's see. Item shops. Aren't there item shops around here? There we go. There we go. Shopping ought to be pretty good. Okay. Not what I need. Not what I need. Now, Magic Leaf, that's the one that repels monsters, I think. But we have a repel spell, so we're going to use that. Let me get that in there. Okay, here we go. So let's load up on bread. Load up on bread. Oh yeah, so right now I just fought Gyarados in the cave. So that's where I'm at. And before that, I'm curious if there's any way for me to recruit somebody else. I don't think I need this ticket anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. Oh, they don't want it. Okay. Well. Yeah, we're past the election. We did the election. We found Cody, who was turned into a lion. But then the circus disappeared. We got over the bridge that required a key. And now we are... we reached Bonsley. And then, yeah, we're after Gyarados in the cave. So I imagine that Cody is our next guest that we're getting to join our party, but I haven't been able to beat Gyarados just yet. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, armor shop. I think this one was the item shop. It's hard to tell in white what I'm looking at. There we go. Here's some calm herbs. Okay, so buy a couple of these, but we can't fit anymore. So let me clear out some stuff because I'm really not using a whole lot of these. Antidote. I don't think I'm gonna need too many of those. So the ticket, we'll go ahead and toss the ticket. And then I could really fill up on the calming herbs. Now, to my knowledge, we're not going to need this. Oh, but you can't throw it away. What? That's unhelpful. Oh, well. It is what it is. Okay, and that's it. That's it. It is? Okay. Alright. Oh, we've got to do what we've got to do. And that's all we can do. Is there an inn in this town? An inn. I don't know. We'll just sleep in this bed. We'll just sleep in the bed. Okay, it's now time for Gyarados 2, the Revenge. The Squeakquel, if you will. Let's go ahead and do this guy there. I can't believe they make you walk through that. That's just mean. Oh, yes. That's right. We're going to use... I can't remember if it's Mag Branch or Magic Leaf that is the repel. It is going to be Magic Leaf. So I've been hanging on to those for a while. We're just going to use that up. Okay, and then this is where we need to go. Alpine Shrine. Doesn't look like much of a shrine, but 'tis what it is. We already got the treasures on that side, so don't need to worry about that. I do have a sneaking suspicion that I missed something in this dungeon, so coming back down through it, at least there'll be an opportunity to rectify that. Yeah, right there. I didn't get that. As you can see. Now we should fight. We really should. I don't want to be too lazy here. We should fight these enemies. Gotta make sure we keep up our experience gathering. I get that way sometimes with old RPGs. I don't know if anybody could relate, but eventually the turn-based random combat, eventually I just start running, but then you get too far in the game and you're under-leveled. You're like, I shouldn't have ran all that time, and then you gotta stop and grind. You know, so you gotta watch out for that. It's overly tempting is what it is. Now, what I'm gonna do is rely on Oh, Tina Sweepy is rely on magical healing to get to the boss, because I do need to save the item-based healing just in case we get stuck in Mutesville again. The repel's worn off. It wasn't really doing anything for us anyway. Like, I was still fighting characters down here, so... You're done. Yeah, there we go. And I ran so far away. Ugh, gotta get away. How's it going, Wesley Shantz? As always, fashionable entrance. Well done. How's everything going for you? How's the baby? Welcome back to another Secret of the Stars stream. It's going okay. This boss down here handed it to us. It is a very derpy looking dragon. I love the smile though. I really do. Yeah, I was just happy to see you. It's skitters? Is this the technical term? It does look like it's skitters though. I'm just now noticing that it's a basilisk, isn't it? It's got 6 legs. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. We thought it was a Komodo dragon, but as most people know, those have 4 legs. So I guess that was a 6-legged basilisk, but they just translated it as dragon. Like, I was gonna put 6-legged dragon, but I didn't have the space for that. I believe it's basilisks that have 6 legs. I feel like you nerds would know that. I don't know. I think I know. Oh, it's a spider. Ooh. Now you're in like spider crocodiles in my head. That's spooky stuff. You're snoozing, rooting. I'll take the snooze and the root. Thanks very much. So this boss down here caught me off guard with its mute spell. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it again. I've got some items to cure muting, and so there's no more mutinies happening, and we should be able to beat it this time. Oh, are you a little insecure that I called you a nerd today? I mean, this is a guy named after a ninja in his previous username, so I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm named after a mage. I'm named after a level 3 red mage with a blunt weapon that has +5 bludgeoning power. So don't come at me with accusations about nerddom. I've never actually met anybody who sounds like that. I'm sure they're out there. That's just the robot chicken nerd voice, if you didn't know. That's like I'd remarked a while ago. I've never met anybody that sounds like a lot of my go-to old man voice. The Master Roshi voice. I've never met an old person who sounds like Master Roshi. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, just drag me down to your level, Mr. Temper. No, I've avoided categorization for years and years. People look at me, if they don't know me, people look at me and they're like, that guy plays football or eats mountains. And I'll just let them think that, you know? Or people will be like, that guy must really like Naruto and Final Fantasy. And I'll just let them think that. Or they would be like, that guy must be a professional wrestler, retired. And I'll just let them think that. So, I don't know. I've avoided the categorization. But yeah, I guess you could call me a nerd. You I've been called a geek too. I have. So there's that. I prefer a classics nerd. Like, I'm very much into the classics. I think that the best thing you could say about a game is that its reputation speaks for itself. You know, there are certain games that you don't have to go on social media and go out of your way to defend them. You don't have to try and repair its reputation for it. I don't want to fight these things. And I think those games that endure and develop a consistent reputation over time, that those are what we call classics. Am I going the right way still? I think I am. Those awesome Islander genetics. I don't boil it down to genetics. It sounds bad. It sounds not great. So anyone mentions Tolkien? Oh yeah. One of the most influential writers in modern history. It's not like I'm like, oh, have you guys read Ursula Le Guin? Oh, that stuff is great. Or you know, they're talking about like Philip K. Dick or something like that. It is Tolkien. The dude built modernity. You know? Plus, after Jackson's trilogy, that stuff is super mainstream. Which don't get me wrong, I don't generally complain about stuff like that. I just stay in my corner. Oh, really? Oh, really? You remember what I said when I just let people categorize me however they want? And if that's how you want to categorize me, that's fine. You can say it just like that. It's all good. I do like history nerd as well. Hey, I wrote a history book, so I guess you could call me a history nerd. Prefer historian. But yeah, classics nerd. That's where it's at. I like that. I do like the classics. Okay, here we are. Let me do a couple things. I'm going to get up to full health here. And then I'm also going to use a moon drop to get some some MP back. There we go. All right. You kids are finally here. I've been waiting. Now Gyarados will seal your fateful doom. Seal your fateful doom is such an awkward. Like, why seal your fateful doom? Just be seal your doom, dummy. Come on now. Okay. Here we go. Let's go at it. If on Twitch, probably all nerds. I don't know, Holy Rusted Metal. Now, there are people on here who show up for the artistic body painting. So, I mean, you don't know. I don't have the camera on me. I could be artistically body painting myself right now. I'm an artiste. You don't take me down a notch. How's it going, Holy Rusted Metal? This is all joking, by the way. I don't want anybody to walk away from these streams being like, you know, I was offended that Red said that we were nerds when he obviously is. Like, don't. Baby, come back. Baby, you could blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live. Okay, Jack Black. Sorry. See, Jen, Jack Black's not a nerd. So when was the last time somebody called Jack Black a nerd? Yeah, he might have played an iconic video game villain and have his own video game streaming channel, but nobody calls Jack Black a nerd. Hey, thanks, Doan. I appreciate that. See, why can't you guys be like Doan? Doan's nice to me. Yeah, Jack Black's a nerd. You got me there. But who knows? Maybe Jack Black's like, you can categorize me however I want to, but I'm in the skadoosh category. Maybe that's how he talks. Have you ever seen that clip where Jack Black does a Jason Momoa impression and puts his hair in his face? He's like, mahalo, bro. We're gonna go down and get some spam with me, bro. Mahalo. It was, I liked it. It was good. It was a good impression. We had to cut a check for 5K. Okay, I read that as 50K. I was like, I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot for house repairs. I'm sorry to hear it. Tenacious nerd. Jack Black impersonation. And I'm not even trying. Like, I will go out of my way to impersonate Jack Black. But people just think I'm discount Jack Black. I don't get it. He's pretty funny, though. I do like Peaches quite a bit. Peach, you're so cool. And with my star, we're gonna rule. Peach, understand. I'm gonna love you till the very end. We had to use a little falsetto there. For you nerds who don't know what falsetto is, that's your head voice. We gotta do some of that. It's the Michael Jackson territory. Well, so I was up late last night watching the We Are the World documentary on Netflix. I don't particularly know why, but it was an interesting piece of history. And I'm a fan of a lot of the musicians on We Are the World. It's a cheesy song, but, you know, it got the job done, so. There comes a time. Oh, we're going to do impressions of everybody. When we heed a certain call, and the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, it's time to lend a hand to life. The greatest gift of all. We can go on. Pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. Tina, we are all a part of God's great big family. Dude, Tina Turner. Oh, there it is. Tina right there. Tina Turner had such a husky voice. Sometimes Tina will come on the radio. I'm like, dang, man. Nobody sounds like this today. Anyway, that was indulgent. Thanks for enduring my my indulgent little segue into We Are the World of a Sudden. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world. That's Michael Jackson. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. Oh, dude, Steve Perry. That guy's got some pipes. Who's the best male singer? Okay, no. Who's the best male vocalist in history? I want to see what you could do. Who would you say the best male vocalist in history? I might have to say, screw this battle. That's what I gotta say. I might have to say Steve Perry. I think that the Journey guy, dude's got some voice. Let me tell you, Huey Lewis, pretty up there. Oh, Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney's got a nice, smooth voice. He's got a nice, smooth voice, don't you know? So we were going to sit down at the piano and play some Jude, don't you know? And I was talking to John Lennon the other day, and he was... I just saw Dana Carvey doing his Paul McCartney impression, so it's fresh off the... it's fresh off the mind. Okay, let me just scroll up. I mean, Huey Lewis is pretty great. He's pretty great. Let's see. Jack Black noises. There we go. On the bingo card. Yeah, Huey Lewis was like, but if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall. And then Cindy, when did realize that a change can only come. And then the blonde after, I can't remember her name. When we stand together as one. Yeah. It's great. My wife in the other room is probably like, what the heck are they doing in there? I was just saying, that's all. Let's see. Is Gyarados ringleader of the circus or the evolved form of Magikarp? He's both. Kenny Rogers is a big swing there, too. And every time Kenny Rogers pops up on that song, I can't not think of Will Sasso's Kenny Rogers skits on Mad TV. Hey, I'm Kenny Rogers. Like, just completely over the top. And that is like, I was listening to Martin Short talk about his Jerry Lewis impression and how it was so far over the top that's partially what made it so funny, right? Is like it's a parody that's taken to such an extreme that it no longer resembles the thing being parodied. I think that's freaking hilarious. Oh, Brada is or Freddie Mercury. Nice. Oh, Brada is. Nice reference. That dude had some haunting vocals. And you know what? I was talking with my dad the other night. I got to see Brada is live. And I was like 8 years old. I had no idea who he is or who he was at the time. I was like, dude, look at this huge fat guy with, and I'm a fat guy, so I'm gonna say that. Look at this huge fat guy with an ukulele, and they had to have him sit on like a cement block, like a stack of cement blocks. Is that no chair would hold that much Hawaiian? But when he sang, goosebumps, dude. That guy's voice was like a haunting sound. We were raised on the dairy. I was raised on the dairy. I gotta go back and watch that. It's so funny. Whew. Peter Hollins. I've not heard Peter Hollins. Don Henley, I think, is an excellent vocalist as well. That's a real high range. But I think Steve Perry might be my pick. I don't know. Where were we? We left off on we did we skipped Kenny Loggins and did Steve Perry. And then there's Daryl Hall. You and make a better day, just you and me. See, he's got a little bit of a throaty. He's got a little bit of a throaty voice there. Oh, when you're down and out. Oh no, it's Michael. When you're down and out, you seem no hope at all. What about let's see. Ray, dude, Brother Ray. I was listening to Ray Charles the other day. Ray Charles, man. I feel like Ray Charles, like every song of his feels like it's improv, and it's so good. I'm gonna headcanon that Ray in this game is Ray Charles. That's Ray Charles right there. And then that Tina is Tina Turner. And this is Ray Charles and Tina Turner on an adventure to unite the Octalions. And if the next Octalion to join us has a name that's shared with a musical artist, especially from that era, I will eat my hat. I will eat my hat. All right? That's what will happen. We'll go there. This battle's dragging on, let me tell you. It's probably because I'm talking too much about music. Lionel Richie, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Who was the worst singer on We Are the World? Probably, I don't know. I really do like Bob Dylan. But you could tell he was out of his what is that called? He was out of his element. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, make a better day. You and me. It's like, well, that's Bob Dylan. It's just what he sounds like. So you got Bob Dylan. You know, he didn't show up and like, we are the world with like a super smooth voice because it's Bob Dylan. I know Willie Nelson was there though too. I don't know whose voice is quote unquote worse. I guess I'm not a huge Willie Nelson fan. Oh, you're not a fan of not a fan of Bob Dylan? I really think like times they are changing. I really love that song, and I think his voice is perfect for it. I was like, dude, he sounds like he has an old man's voice at a young age, is what it sounds like. It is a very unique voice. All the time they are a-changing. You better stop swimming, you'll sink like a Yeah, it's very nails on a chalkboard, isn't it? And then you got Willie Nelson. God has shown us by turning stone to bread. I bet you all didn't think you were going to get like an impression of everybody on We Are the World on the stream today. I hope you appreciate it. Yo, how's it going, Jolly Jared? How are you? How's everything going? We're doing a boss fight. We're doing voices, I guess. We're having a good time. How are you? Nobel laureate for literature, Bob Dylan. Did he get a Nobel? I said Nobel. I'm sorry. Whip, whip, where? You got your taxes done. Nice. Nice. Very well done on the taxes. Good job. Good job. Oh, holding up the lighter? There we go. I gotta start bringing a lighter everywhere, just in case somebody busts out some Bob Dylan. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna scroll up here. YouTube guy got a big Skyrim crossover with Lindsay Sterling. Oh, violinist? No, I don't think that's right. Oh, we have some non-Bob Dylan fans in chat. I'm gonna need you all to leave and never come back. Thanks very much. And leave your Bob Dylan hatred. I'm gonna put up a sign on the stream that says, check your Bob Dylan hatred at the door. Tom Waits. I don't know Tom Waits. Maybe it's Tom Waits. I don't know. You know, Waylon Jones walked out on We Are the World. Maybe because I ain't no good old boy ever singing Swahili. This is the actual line. Oh, let's see. Maybe Captain Kirk sang. Oh yeah, it's very much like spoken stuff. You know what? Okay. I really wish that they had gotten Johnny Cash to be in We Are the World. That would have been cool. Hey, we beat him. Barely paying attention, but we did it. We got Coma 3 and we got Mute 2. Nice. Blast it! Don't think that you've won. There's no way to rescue Lion Cody. And then he dies. Think about Lane Staley. Actually, I don't know who Lane Staley is. Violinist. Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't too far off. Hey. You're as cold as ice. Not anymore. I've never brought up my Bob Dylan hatred. Is never appropriate for streams. See there. Say, what did I say? Waylon Jones? Waylon Jennings. I think I said Jones. Was it nominated? A grunge era vocalist would be Chris Cornell. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Vel came in. How's it going, Vel? Oh, thanks very much. Glad you appreciated the good evil cackle. That is not a door. I did not suspect that was a door. Oh, sweepy little lion boy. That's weird. This is one of our friends. He's been turned into gold. Let's take him away. So they turned him into a lion and then turned him into gold? That's just messed up. Yeah, who would you choose to have joined We Are the World in 1985? I think I would choose Johnny Cash. It would have been Whitney Houston, but she didn't have her first album wasn't out yet until later in 1985. Oh, Soundgarden? Oh, yeah, Aretha Franklin. Yeah. Now, how old would she have been in 1985? She would have probably been around Ray's age, huh? Franklin, let's see. She was born in 42. She would have been like mid 40s. 137. What? Is nominating them for We Are the World a good thing, or is it just to get them to stop making their own music? No, it's a good thing. They recorded it in one night, so it's not like anybody was like, oh, I gotta put aside an album for this, you know? Like how they made the lion not walk. Just dragging around a gold lion all over the place, you know? Yay! We saved the town from snow. This is Barnsley, y'all. What are we supposed to do with the lion? I don't know. We'll check out this town. And then we'll go back to the old mill, I guess. This was a prosperous mining town. I guess nobody's really going to have anything to say. You know who I wouldn't want there? Now, this is probably my least favorite vocalist is Axl Rose. I can't. Every time that dude comes on the radio, I'm just like, shut up already.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
It's like, can you sing for real? Like, nobody was like, you can't do that. Nobody told him. You can't sound like somebody just kicked you in the groin. And that's your album. You can't. Dad says, we can't have a snowball fight because of you guys. I want to have some, so do something about it. We crushed some kid's dreams. Down for some Axl Rose went to your high school? Well, that's interesting. I don't think anybody famous went to my high school. Maybe Bretta Is did. I don't know. Some mustache. Who doesn't need mustache in their life, right? Everybody needs a little mustache. Like, look at my little talking sprite in the bottom corner. Imagine if he had a mustache. Oh, really? Yeah. You know, George Washington went to my high school. It's a true story. Absolutely true. No, just kidding. I don't think anybody went to my high school this famous. Have I seen DBZ abridged? No, I have not. Oh, the pencil thin, so we're going like a Gomez mustache here from Adam's Family. This town returned to peace after Gyarados vanished. Yeah, but I have a gold lion. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. Warmer weather doesn't always make us feel like working, right? Like a French musketeer. But it's got to be long on the end so you can twirl it, right? Because if you're going to have a thin mustache, it's got to be twirlable. I'm currently working on getting my my full beard back. I shaved it all off because I'm an idiot. And as soon as I did, I was like, that was a mistake. You see, like, I saw my face again. I was like, ah, yeah, that's why I grew a beard. So in the process of it, I'm getting the mustache back, though, and that's the best part because you can twirl. The twirling of the mustache is one of the finer things in life, I think. DBZA is far away from the littles, so what did they do to it? Did they add the hoochies? Didn't you help someone with a gold problem already? Probably. I gotta think about it. Thanks for the hint too. I appreciate it though. The shaved chin. Like, I like having a beard that makes me look like a dwarf. I'm gonna mention Tolkien. Brace yourselves. Like a Tolkienian dwarf, like a John Rhys Davies. I still only counts as one type dwarf. That's what I want my beard to be, that level. Where's Uncle Save? He ought to be around here. So. Oh, okay. So it's not like they went for like more accuracy or anything like that. It's just a like a fan dub. You'll have for comedy initially, huh? You know what? We gotta stagger saves here. I don't think I recorded over the top ones. We're gonna put it over the bottom. Yeah, I did not. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it and doing it well. Toss me. I couldn't make the jump. You'll have to toss me. Oh, don't tell the elf. It's great because in the first movie he's like, nobody tosses a dwarf. And you're like, wow, better not ever toss that guy. He sounds as if he would never like to be tossed. And then all of a sudden they're like, toss me. All right, anyway, somebody with gold problems. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's that guy who was himself turned into gold. Girarf. I like that. That's actually the Sindarin form. For those who who are not aware, that's the Sindarin form of dwarf. Is Drarf. Sean Connery, the dwarf. See, I feel like there's a bit of a difference between my John Rhys Davies and my Sean Connery. Sean Connery is a lot more like I'll take it shaken, not stirred, and there's a little more of the Irish in there, whereas John Rhys Davies maybe a little more breathy sounding. I don't know. Like what's there's like Ishka Queen. Oh, do you know what this dwarf says to that? Ishka Queen, I the Rugnur. You know what he said? He said something about defecating on graves. Surely not the guy with a similar problem. Mr. Linguist Professor. Oh, are you a linguist professor? We actually have another. A linguist in here. So you're in good. You're in good hands. Good territory. Maybe they should have had Sean Connery in We Are the World. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. Highlander. And then he cuts everybody else's heads off and absorbs all their power, which looks like electric arcs. And as he does flips, you can see the wires suspending him. Last time I watched Highlander, the first one, at the end when he, I don't know, spoilers, but you could see the wires. I was like, come on, at least let me have the sense of magic. Oh, you're joking about me? I don't even remember what I was saying. I love people telling why ain't was declared not a word when the peasants start using noble lingo. They no longer want to use it. Ain't is fine by me. There's worse. There's a lot worse now. What did my kids come home saying once? And I was like, you guys are not allowed to say that in my house. Please say I'm the last one in the Sean Connery voice. Please say I'm the last one in the Sean Connery voice. You like that? It's a line from the Dragonheart movie. Oh, the Dragonheart. I liked Dragonheart. My name is impronounceable in your language. And it's just like, hi diddly dee, a dragon, that is me. That's his name. Yeah, ain't. I'm struggling to think of like a word that is like, so this is not word stuff. What are you all doing? I don't know. Here we go. Kaja. Okay, so you want me to say, no, I am the last one. I don't know why you wanted me to say, no, I'm the last one, but I said it. There you go, Vel. Oh, this is a wonderful golden lion. What, is he one of your party? What do you want? You want to change him back? Oh, no. Easy come, easy go. Just joking. Well, shall we? Hurry it up, Ben Franklin. Kaja swings around. Mustache. Irregardless. I have a shirt that says, irregardless, please speak more better. And I'm fine with that. It's all right. It's like the brain rot terms that I can't stand. My kids have never said skibbity, but I heard a kid say that. I was going to slap them in the mouth. I was. Oh, so now you want me to say, OMG, I give up. Well, that wasn't right. It says, OMG, I give up. Well ruptured. Wait, he didn't roll his R's that much. That was a little more John Rhys Davies. Now I'm getting him crossed. Vel, you see what you did to me? Third strongest mole, holy mole. Thanks for coming in. Good, but that's all I can do. You must turn Cody back to normal by yourselves. I heard once that there was a warrior with a miraculous power. He lives by the mysterious shore south of here. Why not try him? Well, that was that old man who was like, right over there, something stuff. So we're going to go check that out. I like that he turned him. He was a gold lion, and he made him not gold, but he can't turn him into not a lion. So Cody, I'm just gonna have to stay a lion. Oh no, RPGs that do this. Cody joined at level 4. I do like when a new party member joins and they're around the same level, or the developers anticipated they're like, you can be around this level, so this is when, this is the starting level for this new character. But yeah, they didn't do that on this. They did not. Oh, but Cody can attack now. Let's see what he looks like. If he survives. Yeah, Cody, go. Cody's like, if I were king of the forest, I... That's what Cody sounds like. It's canon. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and heal up here, heal up there, and well, we'll do one more here. What the heck? What are lion levels to human levels? I presume more rather than less. Like, I would think 1 human level is like the equivalent of like 10 lion levels. Because like lions can eat anything. They could destroy any other creature, right? So it's not like, I mean, I guess like a lion versus a whale. Like a lion could kill like a whale. Probably. So I don't know. I think like lion levels would scale higher. This is a highly scientific study done. Yeah, level 1 lion is like 17 human levels. See, we're on the same wavelength. Like a lion could probably kill a dinosaur. If they're like a Gallimimus or something, not like a T-Rex. Let's go ahead and auto this. Cody level 6. He's going up real quick. But that's because he's not a real lion, right? Like a real lion. Wait, am I going the right way? I thought I was. I'm pretty sure I am. A real lion would have started at like level 50 or something. With prep time, lions are like Batman, right? They could beat anything given enough prep time. Because then he'd just reach into his lion utility belt, throw out his lion orang, and there you go. Boom, done. Never forget, Batman killed Darkseid. Spoilers. So, we know that with enough prep time, anybody can do anything. Like, I could be president of the planet with enough prep time. Give me a couple lifetimes, I'll take care of that. Who's Darkseid? Oh, you misspelled it. I guess you're not enough of a nerd to know about Darkseid, so that's too bad. No, just kidding. Who's Batman? Oh, yeah. See, Jolly Jared knows what's up. Darkseid. Darkseid? It looks like Darkseid. Yeah, well, come on down to Apocalypse. We got them parademons. I got myself a planet that's on fire. If y'all want to play with Darkseid. No, Darkseid. It's spelled like that way. But yeah, Darkseid is a DC villain. Created by none other than Jack Kirby. Oh, my name is Shark of the Custera. Who are you guys? Talking Lion. Are you a circus entertainer? Are you guys Alcotalian? Ha ha ha. So Gyarados has cast a spell on you. Though you are kids of Eris, you need to train more. Hey, excuse you. However, at least you can choose 5 friends to face me. Why don't you take Cody to Old Hill? There should be a star with special power. I will look forward to meeting you again, Alcotalion. Okay, a horrible ancient monster is sleeping in his cove. A great doctor named Astra Ash. Yeah, we read this before. But I would like to recruit somebody named Shark. I think that's pretty cool. So let's fly on down to Bonsley. There we go. Superman was allowed to really cut loose on his face in Justice League. Yeah. Now you're talking about the Whedon cut or the Snyder cut. Let's talk about the pronunciation of Darkseid. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what? It was a highly creative time in comic book history. We'll just say that. Yeah, Darkseid. Voiced by what's his name? Iron. I gotta look it up. Ironside. Is it Michael? Yeah. Michael Ironside. Voiced by Michael Ironside on Superman the Animated Series. Really good, really good. There's this great introduction of Darkseid to Superman. Superman's like, "Who are you? What do you want?" And he doesn't respond. It's like, "Who are you?" Or I said, "Who are you?" And then Darkseid just shoots him with his Omega beams from his eyes, and Superman's like, "Ah!" And then Darkseid's like, "That is my name." He does like a really like deep, like a really whispering, like sinister. Ooh, it's so spooky. That's a great voice cast right there. Yes, I before except when you're Darkseid because he's evil. He is evil. Darkseid is. Jolly, I'm glad that Jolly knows. We gotta get more. I'm always trying to meet more Tolkien fans, and I'm always trying to meet more comic book fans, but somehow I always get stuck with the Final Fantasy fans. Like, why do you? It's like moths to the flame, you know? Probably because I'm playing JRPGs on stream, but maybe I'll start streaming comic books. You know, let's see what happens. I don't know. I'm spiraling. Yeah, spiraling. Titans Go. Oh, so I've never actually seen the Titans shows. I have not. I think I would like to someday, but I have not seen them. It sounds a lot like Weird Al. That would be pretty interesting if you discovered sort of the ultimate evil of the universe and it had the voice of Weird Al. Oh, you used to read comics in the worst decade of comics? That's crazy. It explains a lot, though, Mr. Temper. Hugs and kisses. What do you want? I'll never fight them until you get all 5 of them together. Okay. All right. So, that was not what I expected him to say. X-Men Legends? Was that GameCube game? Sorry, I'm not more of a comics guy. Uber religious law destroyed it. I get it. I get it. Apology accepted. No, just kidding. Just kidding. All right, let's see. We'll fly to Old Hill. Here we go. Like the Web of Spider-Man comic line. Now that I'm not familiar with. I did used to read Spider-Man a long time ago. Eventually I had to pick one universe to stick with because it's too much to keep up with. Oh, the Dogman books. My kids read Dogman. I didn't know those worst decade of comics. There was some stuff I enjoyed. There's a lot of people who consider the 90s one of the worst decades of comics. I read comics in the 90s. It's not the end of the world, honestly. Gyarados' magic effect is gone. Cody! And he has clothes on, too. That's great. Because sometimes you get transformed from a lion into a human, and it's awkward. I've decided to be an Alcatalion. Ray, Tina, let's fight together until we crush Hammond Cruz. Oh no! Now I said I would eat my hat if the next character to join our party shared a name with a musician, like Ray, Charles here, and Tina Turner. So I don't know, is there a Cody? I feel like there's a musician named Cody. When the guy from Creed was named Cody? I don't know. Who the heck is Deathlock? In the 90s? Yeah, I remember the Maximum Carnage story. My dad spotted the Maximum Carnage story, and he tossed that book into our furnace because he didn't want me reading it. So I can somewhat empathize with your story as well, Major Rage. But I came around to liking comic books anyway. Take that, Dad! Since this town is growing, why don't we think of a name? Yeah. Oh, we actually do get to name it. Cool. Names for the town. How about in honor of today's stream? Is Deathlock that ugly guy who could use technology and use the internet super fast? Dark Side Town. No, that's not gonna fit. DSL. Deathlock. I don't remember a character named Deathlock. But to be fair, there was a lot of jumping the shark in the 90s. Marla? Oh, Major Rage. I just pull the dagger out from my chest. This is yours, my friend. Et tu brute. So as comics were in the dumps, games were at their best in Tree. Yeah. I mean, comics had already been around since like the 20s. So, you know, they'd had their time to shine. They'd already been through their own version of the SRB. Town? I like the way you think. I think we're going to go with Town. Well, this is... I hate it when they do it like this. There we go. Let's go with Town. We are the town. We are the residents. Yeah, everybody had that Rob Liefeld going on in the 90s. And I feel like the 90s was like, hey, you liked the dark stuff from the 80s? Let's go over the top, like cringe, grim dark. I feel like that was the 90s in a lot of ways. But I'm not a comics expert or anything, so take that with a grain of salt. But it's a fairly birthday is in the Ides of March. Oh, nice. Happy birthday in advance. Meow is a serious town name suggestion. Oh, I didn't realize it. I just thought you were just saying meow. He was a cyborg, so he was Marvel's ripoff of Cyborg. Sounds like. The hair rendering of female characters is better in the 90s. I'll tell you what, though, like, some modern art in comics is real bad. Like, I'm currently reading through a lot of stuff. A friend of mine let me borrow his DC Infinite app, so I'm reading a lot of comics. And some of it's like Greg Capullo. That dude could draw. Our Town. Oh, it's just like bad. It's perfect. But I did say Et tu brute, yeah. That was for Meiji Poo. What day did Julius Caesar get assassinated? It was the 15th or the 13th. Ray, find the rest of your friends quick. Hammond Cruz is coming. I hear that your fourth friend arrived in Decatus. One of the 4 great followers of Hammond Cruz is looking for your friend. Hurry. Oh, that was... I survived a visit from a spaceman that could have been an email. Sorry, of direct sale in the 70s. Yeah, probably. I think you had like a spike in the 80s. You know, where they're like, okay, we're shedding the Silver Age, we're going into the Bronze, but it wasn't quite, you know, the same heights and stuff like that too. That's the unknown man Ray was telling us about. He is Bosun. He does look Bosun. He sure looks mysterious. I wonder who he is. He is Bosun. You just told me that. Yes, I do. All right, Vel. What do you... So, I do remember the Ides of March. Your birthday is in Ides of March, right? That's what you said, right? Because I had said Et tu brute. I think I'm missing a piece of this thread here. And then he was assassinated. It was like March 13th, March 15th, something like that. And the witches tell... It was 15th. The witches tell him, beware the Ides of March, or something like that. I don't think they said it in English, though. Landmine, how's it going? Came in just at the right time. I'm about to be quitting this game. Well, we got Cody. We got Cody back, so it was good. Took until the 90s for the market to be centered entirely on existing fan collections. Trying really hard to be adult. That's kind of... Sometimes that's the worst thing about comics, is they're like, oh yeah, we're going to so fight for legitimacy, but like every page is just going to be splattered with gore. And it's like, it's like with the swears. You know, a little bit goes a long way. It's like spicing your food. Like, you're not going to eat like a bowl of pepper, but with like a piece of chicken on top of it. But you might eat pepper chicken with, you know, sparing flavoring. It was from Shakespeare? No, it really happened. We're talking about Julius Caesar? No, I get it. It was like there really was Julius Caesar. He probably didn't go to witches. Yes. March 15. Et tu brute. It was a joke for Major Rage, because he got me with the Marla. Rick Sigil always looked at the clock. He's about to end. I'm about to end. Well, I don't know. The witch's warning could have been in the real Julius Caesar's life story. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna make any assumptions. No, just kidding. Today was a little unhinged, and I apologize. I apologize for being a little unhinged on today's stream. That's just the mood. Plus I got a Zevia here, and that's great. All right, my friends. I think we're gonna call it there. Couple of you for homework. You need to go watch. You need to go and watch Superman the Animated Series. Just go listen to Michael Ironhide's Dark Side voice. It's pretty good. It's pretty great. I think it's fantastic. I really do. Don't apologize. It's your hey. No, I appreciate it. Oh, never forgiven? Well, no. Oh well. Adieu. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Hey, thank you. Thanks for being amused. Like I could sit in that room all by myself and do voices all day long, but eventually my cat's just gonna be like, "Will you shut up already?" You know. So it's nice to have people who appreciate the arts. Let's say. No, I'm not gonna go 30 minutes longer. Are you kidding me? All right, folks. I will talk to you later. I'll be on tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central. Today I just realized that the stream went good. There was no breakage on the internets, and we did get Cody, so I call that a win. All right, my friends, take care of yourselves. Hugs and kisses. Goodbye.